Okay. Mic check. All right, what's up? Let's see. Camera looks good. All right. Alright, so today we'll be reading chapter 85 and most likely 86 as well, and then we'll see after that. We'll talk a little bit more about what we just read last stream, chapter 84, before we go into this. First thing I do want to talk about though, that I've noticed with this cover is this behind Lucy. Don't know if you guys can see it, but we have Gyro's stand behind, and then we have what I think is Johnny's ear, and it looks different. If I remember stand correctly, this looks different. So are we saying that this is Johnny's evolution? Like I don't remember what Tusk was at, if it was like 2 or 3, so maybe this is like 4. Or whatever it's called. It looks pretty cool. Obviously we have the similar design to Johnny, so it looks really cool. I'm excited if we're going to see this new stand in this stream or not, but yeah. What's up, Patrick? Yeah, so let's talk about chapter 84 a little bit. If you guys have seen, I did kind of the same day that I read it, I dropped a community post on the channel, just kind of talking about my feelings of 84. But yeah, chapter 84 might be, I didn't think too much about that, but it might be my favorite chapter of SBR so far. There has been a lot of good ones, which is why it's a little bit more difficult for me to say if it's my favorite, but yeah, it was just so good, man. Gyro, if you guys have seen my character ranking, which is always in the description, Gyro is my favorite character, and obviously last stream just elevated him even more. So yeah, he is still my favorite character. What a beautiful end of his. He was just peaceful with everything, calm. Yeah, it was just great seeing how he just had this calm expression the whole way through, right? Like the entire fight he was calm. He knew that he was probably going to lose, right? Just by having Lucy on his horse. But yeah, it got me emotional, definitely the most emotional I've gotten, even after the stream when I was kind of rereading and rethinking about it. Like, I was still getting emotional just thinking about it, just Gyro and Johnny's relationship, and the fact that now Gyro's gone, like, Johnny is once again by himself, right? Like, I mean, the only person Johnny really has at this point is, what, Lucy? It's really about it. I mean, yeah, he doesn't, obviously, I think his dad is still alive somewhere, but, you know, he's kind of alone again, and not only that he's alone again, he has to face Valentine right now. Like, he doesn't even have a choice, right? Because Valentine is going after him, so it's a mess. Yeah, I just felt very sad as well, just for Johnny, like, this entire way through, man. Gyro has been such an important person to Johnny. So I'm so interested to see how he deals with this and what happens against Valentine here. Like, is Johnny just gonna lock in real quick, or is he going to try to run away, or I don't know, but just fantastic characters, man. Johnny, Gyro, Valentine, just so good, bro. So that's it, man. That was just an amazing chapter, and it really just made me love Araki as a writer, and just JoJo's even more. So yeah, that was kind of the glaze session for last chapter. Let's just jump right into chapter 85, huh? Hopefully all of you have been having a good day whatever time it is for you guys, because I know we're kind of all over the globe, so. Once again, I'll probably have to cut the music here, but... Okay. 2 seconds, the screen is gonna change. Not too long, not too long. I'm gonna have to figure out like another screen so I don't have to go back to the live start soon again. My PC is struggling. Okay. All right. There we go. This looks fine. Okay, chapter 85. Okay. Let's go. This is, yeah, another kind of short chapter. Okay. Of course, we start with the boys running the good old times, man. We're still on Ball Breaker Part 3, which is interesting. Valentine. His glove is okay, you did not have to just shoot him more times like this. As he's just under the water, which it kind of reminds me a little bit of Jotaro in Part 6 when he was kind of dead and he was just kind of in under the water in like episode 5. Gyro. It's also so brutal that Johnny just has Gyro's steel ball in his hand. Once again, a bunch of double spreads. Also, Valentine still looks old. He just has a smile too there. He's so evil. I also really like the design of his stand. Now that he's like aged and his face is all over the place, the stand also looks different. Johnny screams. He shoots. It's not gonna work though. Insane, bro. Just... What happened? That's not what I meant to... My friend. Yep, we see Johnny stand, we see Tusk behind him. I have no idea how, like, we're just not in the right mindset right now. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We're missing it, and Valentine is just confident, like he's going after the ores, probably here again, just like he was trying with Gyro at first. The ores have to make the ores run and add the horse's power to the spin. I mean, the great thing here would be that Lucy's stun is able to help us in some way. I don't know. Okay, he shoots on the ground and tries to use the... Did he jump? Okay, no, it is going on his legs, but... Oh god. They're just gonna drop right in front of the train. And how many people is that? Like 5? 4, 5? I mean, this is one of the craziest powers I've seen in anything, bro. The fact that he can just take the hits and the damage and just send it to random people all over the world, it just makes Valentine so evil. So much more just despicable and evil and just horrible. It's no good. I need to keep the nail bullets from shooting into that dimension wall. I need to make the horse run and give the rotation its energy. Okay, the horses run a little bit. What? Yeah, he is using the 4C to just go into the... I guess now he might just go back and get himself fixed, maybe, from being this old man. A lion cage? It's fucking brutal, but I like how Araki is being creative with it, though. It's not just like Johnny shooting someone, it's like it's it breaks the lock of the lion cage and someone gets eaten, people get thrown off in front of a train, like... Wait, let me see what it's saying. Okay, I'll wait for the quality of the stream to come back up. Come on, quality, come back to us. Bear with me, guys, here. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Alright, I'll try. Below the waves, between them and the ground. Alright, he's not coming out as a new, he's just the same. Wait, did you do something? You damn. Like, yeah, it's good, you're getting, you know, you're sending back the attacks to other people, but attacking a horse though? Hell no, bruh. What are you doing, man? No, that's going too far. The neck? No, slow dancer, bro. As we see the steel ball 2 there. This freaking evil piece of... Also now, you know, Johnny can't walk, so we're on the ground now. What's up, Henry? It's actually over, bro. Nah, bro. Two years ago, when I was inaugurated as president of this country, bro, you can't just kill a horse like this. You just, you know, kill Jaro and all that. You kill, I mean, I don't know if Soul Dancer, if the horse is dead, but you just do that and now you're just monologuing about your freaking backstory. Like, bro, shut the hell up, man. There was a celebratory dinner party held in the town I was born in. There at that time, those present were treated to me to the meat of a freshly slaughtered lamb. An old custom passed down from a distant ancestor. The reality of this human will is that when we draw the curtain to a new age, there will be necessary trials for us to face. And in these trials, there are sure to be battles and spilled blood. And the more formidable the foe, the better the trial. What the hell is he doing? He's throwing dirt at us? There was a lamb, huh? So basically he's saying for a new age to pass, there's gonna have battle and spilled blood. It has to happen. These trials are offerings like the lamb, kind of. And the greater they are, the better. And basically he's saying that, wait, the Boom Boom family, Mountain Tim, Sandman, my wife, Weka People, Dio. That is what you all are. Yeah, everyone. I was gonna say it's Johnny and Jaro, but and Lucy, but it's cool that he is like mentioning everyone, not just us, but everyone throughout this part that were on his way. Kinda. Both allies and enemies, those who participate in the Steel Ball Run race, are fresh lamb meat. Look at Johnny, man. The only energy that can cross dimensional walls is my D4C. Well, not really, huh? Because you just saw gyro and gravity pass through, right? And the napkin that has the meaning of a new age. There is no misfortune here. It has been shot away somewhere, and the corpse will become the happiness of my country. Lesson 5. Gyro, why? Why did you suddenly say lesson 5 before? You only have one nail bullet left now, don't you, Johnny Joestar? Your pinky finger. Yes, go ahead and fire it. Our shortest route was a detour. With the Steel Ball Run race, it was always a detour. That's been our shortest path. When he's down, he always looks for open. Most of the time, that open, it's Gyro that brings it to him. So of course he just thinks back to what he said and to Gyro. What will happen now is a sacrifice. You, Johnny Joestar. The trial will end with the spilling of blood. The ends justify the means. Why, at a time like that, Gyro? Lesson 5. Come, I'll make you attack first. Okay, he's using the Steel Ball. He's using Gyro's Steel Ball. Here we go. So is Johnny gonna do exactly what Gyro did, but the reason why Gyro wasn't able to actually defeat Valentine was because Gyro shot on the line, right? Of the path of the love train, whatever you want to call it. So I guess maybe, yeah, if Johnny is able to do exactly what Gyro did, but not actually throw on the line and around it, technically he should be able to win, right? But Valentine also saw Gyro do the attack, so he would be able to maybe anticipate it, react to it. But yeah, maybe, you know, maybe that's a way that Johnny could actually defeat Valentine, is that way. A Steel Ball. Oh, okay, he's using on Slow Dancer? What he's gonna do? It's also just very cool that, you know, Johnny is using Gyro's Steel Ball and that he is able to just use the spin well. This is lesson 1. Don't get your hopes up. Your legs moving was just a simple bodily reflex and nothing more. Jaro, right. Now this one steel ball I didn't give to you. That's still with me. It's truly a detour. It's truly, truly a very long roundabout path. He said the thing. Wait, what the hell is he doing? Just made slow dancer hit him? I used the horse's power. The golden rectangle. I love the presentation here, man. The paneling, just the flow of everything. It's amazing. Lesson 5. Sensing defeat after he himself was already beaten. Charo. Immediately thought of my horse being attacked. Because he knew the president would first make it so my horse couldn't run. Was the reason for lesson 5. The perfect rotation energy and I still have 1 nail bullet left. Huh. Let's go, Stan Evolution. Holy shit, he's massive. We got the stars on the shoulders. One bullet. Surely it's not that easy though, like we're not gonna just kill him with this one bullet. I feel like Vantan is gonna pull some shit. Insane. He used the rotation on the horse to then kick him, and now Johnny is able to just rotate as well and make the movement enough. And that is where we end here on this chapter. Wow. Okay. Alright, so we achieved it, but once again, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, but it's really cool to see Stan. It's also interesting because it has a leg. I mean, I imagine he has 2 legs, so he has 2 legs. Let me see again here. Yeah, so we didn't, the stand did not have legs, so I did remember that correctly. It's like a chair, right? So it did not have legs, and now it has, so are we saying Johnny might be able to walk? Or what are we talking about here? Hmm. Like, what's around? Like, what are those? Okay. Well, let's just get into the next chapter. Just continue. Wow, look at this. That's beautiful. The flowers with the sun, the two boys with the shadows. That's amazing, man. Oh. Jaro, for this reason, this was the reason for lesson 5. Thank you. Thank you, Jaro. I truly, truly thank you. I can't find any other words to express it. Oh. I mean, I already have chills. We go, let's see how this goes. You had your own body. Kicked by the horse, using the horse's power on the rotation. Come back inside the light D4C right away. Is Pinky. That's his last shot. D4C inside the light. Hide. Is he gonna have time? I mean, either way, even if this does not like kill him, it will injure him pretty bad. It has to. Look at this art. Johnny has become the bullet himself. Okay, his N got it, I think, yeah. Is it like trying to enter and it can't, or I don't know, but this shot is crazy, man. Stand. It's climbing. Okay, it's climbing to it. Climbing. I mean, it doesn't look like he's too damaged, so hold up, hold up. I might be able to enter. Wait a minute. Actually, it's slowly creeping. That is kind of creepy. It also kind of is a little bit scary, right? Like its face, the mouth, the eyes. It's entering it. What? What is this? It's the same as with Jaro's ability. The form of this energy without being shot to somewhere on the other side of the world, like China or Africa. It's going to this wall and trying to enter it. Why did he have to say a country? China or Africa? Like, what do you got against them? Yeah, it's the spin, man. It's the spin. It's all in the spin. No, it's more than that. It's trying to pry it open. A new power. This is Johnny Joestar's stand. Damn it, this is not good. With Jaro, it was an elliptical sphere, but with Johnny Joestar, this is probably a perfect or even highest level of rotation. Choo-choo, me mean. What does this stand intend to do once it's crossed the dimensional wall? What it's going... to do when it comes in here and outstretches those arms. What is going to do to me? This is bad. He's scared, bro. He is scared. This is a bad place to be. It seems like it would be best to run from this place. Just hiding. Once again. Just hiding inside this light isn't good enough. Once again, Valentine tries to run away. He tries to escape, run away. I'll have to run even deeper. To these places, infinite and neighboring dimensions. I need to run and hide there, or what? Task Act 4. Okay, so it is Act 4. Alright. No way we get to like Act 5, right? I don't think so. I think this is probably the last one. The sacrifice, President Valentine. Which do you think he will really be? He's telling his own line about what he said to Jaro, who's going to make the bad move, the mistake. Is he gonna say it won't be me? Centering. Damn it, it's coming. Deeper, D4C, go deeper in. Oh, he's hitting us with the ora. It lands. Bonk! Right on the face. He keeps hitting him with the ora as Valentine just looks ugly as bricks. That's an uppercut right to the gut right there. Once again, I feel like Valentine's gonna be able to do something here. Oh, he's using his vest or his coat to try to go to a different dimension. It worked. God damn. Did the stand do that? Does it add that much power? Okay, I mean, that might give us time to do something, I guess, but... Wait, what the fuck? This place is... This is in the ground. Underground, can't breathe. Where am I? Search D4C, or search, find me. Holy shit. In this new world, where's Valentine? Everywhere, find me. There, myself in this new world, D4C transferred to him. That was close. Interesting. What is this new version of Valentine doing here, though? Like, I don't know. This is a crazy imagery, though. Like, just Valentine in the ground, like, just stuck there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, Diego being like put in the ground when he was a baby. That's kind of what it reminded me of, but I don't really see any parallels or symbolism there. I don't know. That's brutal there. Hmm. What the what? Okay, so this version of Valentine is fighting Johnny, and Lucy is there as well. Uh, I understand. I'll go back there soon. I'll scatter them apart into more pieces than the corpse. I cannot forgive them. All that's left in the world where the corpse is Johnny Joestar. I'll kill him. He doesn't even realize how much value the corpse has and what that means. All that's left is that worthless kid's existence. Worthless kid, huh? They crossed over dimensional walls, those nail bullets. I cannot allow them to exist. Right now, his horse is dead. He no longer has the horse's power, and now before his nails goes back, now that rotation is finished. I'll go back there and kill him immediately. What the fuck? It's twisting? Wait, it's just 10, right? What the heck? But it's not really, I mean, it is affecting his legs, but we don't see it affect his whole body yet. Once again, Araki with the insane art, just look at this imagery, man, of it just being cut into ribbons. I don't even know. Oh, now it is. Oh my god. What's going on? This is... What? Is Johnny doing something on the other side? What's going on here? Mighty Force is... It's like gravity, right? It's like he's getting pulled towards where his other self was. What's going on here? Mighty Force is... The Force, crawl out of the hole, climb to the top. What? I've been returned to the inside inside the hole. My body is rotating. My body just returned to the hole on its own. When Jaro used that steel ball, my skin aged, and this time my body is spontaneously rotating. Each individual cell that makes up my body is spinning. It's like I keep changing direction. Is this because I was hit by Johnny's 10 attacks? because I was punched by that. Is this an after effect? Damn it, I can't breathe. At this rate, I'll be buried alive. I mustn't stay in this world any longer. I need to escape, but I have no way to do it. I'm between soil and soil, so I can escape to any world. I won't. And if I switch with the next me in a new world, fine. Okay, another... What's wrong? What's going on there? What are you doing? Finish him off. Kill him, the base world Johnny Joestar. Finish him, the Johnny in the world where the corpse is. Hurry, go there right away and kill Johnny. In all those universes, he is still fighting Johnny, and Lucy is still there as well. No matter the dimension or the universe. Or the world. I understand. Just like his other version said. I just need to go to the world where the corpses and kill Johnny. I'll just go between this door. And it keeps and keeps happening, man. It just keeps happening. It's just almost an endless loop. Says the same thing, tries to do the same thing. D4C. It can't be you, D4C. The damage from Johnny Joestar, it can't be. It's following you. This is different from Gyro's imperfect elliptical sphere. Just how long can this continue? This is giving me the Diavolo vibes, where it's just stuck in this loop of just dying over and over. Okay, bro, we're just continuing, man. Let's see. Yeah. All right, last chapter. Let's just continue. The world 9000. True. If you are talking about what Valentine said. Does ask one, Johnny's rotating fingernails. Yep. The nail bullets only objects if they're destroyed, the rotation ends. Dusk at 3, if Johnny shoots himself with a nail bullet, he can hide himself inside a hole. Perhaps he hides in the boundary between different dimensions. This chapter is amazing. Say less, say less. Let's go. Another cover with Johnny and Gyro. Ball Breaker Part 5. One more time, he's coming. Okay, now we're back with Johnny. Definitely one more time. Valentine will come back here one more time. That's what I'm thinking, but to this world where the corpse is, Lucy is waking up. Yeah, there was Johnny and Gyro, and it was this tower, which is interesting. So is Gyro still alive in this world here? How many times do I have to repeat it? No matter what I do, and I end up back in the hole. I have to find a way to escape from this, from being buried in this hole. That feels very symbolism, heavy on the symbolism with Valentine's character right there, though. He cannot escape from his ideology and what he thinks. Going back to like he doesn't see what Johnny and Gyro sees. He's not able to understand it, so he's just trapped, and every time he tries to escape, he cannot. He can't. Doing it again. If I look closely here, even the insides are rotating. Yeah, the little. It's as though each individual pore, each cell of my body. Yeah. Like, what is he going to understand? What is going to make him able to leave this all, escape this all, and go back to real world one more time? Buried alive, me, by such a calamity, this madness. Even though I try running to dozens of dimensions to escape it, where can I go to make his rotation stop? Just how many dimensions must I cross to escape? It's so painful, I'm suffocating. Wow. This is so good for Valentine's character, man. It's so painful. I have to do something. The inside of my D4C is spinning. I have to do something about this rotation. I have to kill him, Johnny Joestar. No matter what, I'll annihilate you. I'm going to kill you, Johnny Joestar. I'll return to the world where the corpse is. If I erase the U in the base world, this ability will also disappear. And this rotation will stop too. God damn it. I'm being pulled back into the hole. One should be here somewhere in this dimension. It's a city. Isn't there one nearby? Is he crying? I'll kill you no matter what, Johnny Joestar. I'll definitely go back. Can't tell if this is a tear or if he's sweating. I think this is a tear, man. And that expression too. Wow. Is this what he wanted? There it is, in this world D4C right here. I've been waiting for this, for a dimension where this was passing. Now, go. Okay. I did it. I really did it. I just needed to get far enough away and I could get released from it. away from the hole. I'm getting further and further away from it, and now my body won't go back that way anymore. The rotation has. Yeah, it's also kind of funny how he tries to escape with like the new machinery, like, and how we've seen him just using the train all the time. And what the impossible, even to the door of the coach. Impossible. When I touched them too close to the door, even the walls of the coach themselves were. What kind of energy is this? This rotation? No, it can't be true. Is it infinite? Could this be infinity? The teeth. It can't be. Does this mean I'm doomed to eternally be buried alive in this hole over and over? I don't want it to be dark anymore. Damn, how many times am I gonna keep ending up back in this hole? I don't like this darkness. How can this be happening to me? Flashback? Funny? Bro, like we're just mid chapter. This is incredible, man. Like for Valentine, like I gotta say, like this is amazing. Like it truly feels like everything I've thought about Valentine is actually paying off just through like his character and being buried and trapped and not wanting to be trapped anymore and hating this darkness and everything. The presentation again is just amazing. Like just him being in the dark, trapped in darkness like this. Funny. Mom has a guest she'd like to introduce to this man. His mom. He's a captain in the army's cavalry, Mr. Valentine. Please listen to what he has to say. The army, huh? Dogs. This handkerchief. I came to see you. To talk about this handkerchief. Baby Valentine. This handkerchief owner is not me. That person is a dear friend of mine and I am holding on to this for him. He is a man with a habit of writing the date on everything. If he bought boots, he'd write on them the date of what month and what day he bought them. If he bought furniture, he would engrave the date on that furniture. On the day he got married, he even wrote that date on his underpants. His friends always laughed at him for it. I can say that. In an earlier war as a soldier in this country's army, that man had bad luck, was captured by the enemy and became a prisoner of war. That soldier was tortured. And we know Valentine kind of joined the army and whatnot, right? And every day, how many people are in your company? Where are they going to attack from? What type of weapons are they using? Show us on a map where their snipers are hiding. When he didn't answer, they would inflict pain on him again and again. He never once answered them, but his mind was nearly crushed. And when he felt he was going to break down, he decided in his heart that he would protect this handkerchief with all he had. This handkerchief, as September 20th, 1847, embroidered, I don't know, on it. It's a date from where he holds memories with his family. Is that his dad? We see the mom behind. This is a cool looking character, by the way. I like his design. Because protecting his family is connected to protecting his country. With this handkerchief as the only thing supporting his art, he was able to endure the pain and fear of being a prisoner of war. But when he was tortured, if he didn't do something, the enemy side would confiscate it from him. Ooh. He had to hide that handkerchief somewhere. He felt like if it was confiscated, even his art would tear it in pieces. And there was no way he could throw it away. It would be totally impossible to hide it somewhere in his prison. And what's more, when he was tortured, he was stripped completely naked and every hole in his body was roughed up. Ooh. Inside his mouth, inside his nose, inside his anus, okay. But he ate it through the whole ordeal. Do you know where he ate it? His art? Wow. It was because he ate it and never said anything up until the end that our entire company was able to survive. And I was able to bring this handkerchief here to you like this. Yeah. And you are now 7 years old. What I'm about to tell you is an incredibly painful and cruel reality, but you're a man, so I keep thinking you could handle it. I have to tell you this story to the end. Where did he hide the handkerchief when he was being tortured? His eye was already blinded. Stop no more. And his eye, huh? God. He gouged out that blind left eye himself, balled up this handkerchief and kept it the whole time in that cavity. And this embroidery, September 20th, it's your birthday, isn't it? His beloved child's birthday. It was your father. After he died, when your father was buried, I found this. Patriotism is the most beautiful virtue in this world. Even animals risk their lives for the sake of their children, but... okay. So that's why there's dogs with, you know, little puppies. Risking one's life for pride in their country and thinking of it as an extension of protecting one's family is only a nobility of humanity, a kind of art completely different from a religious fanatic. I'm proud to have been your father's friend here. This handkerchief belongs to you. Switch back to him. Oh, yeah, I mean, that explains a lot. That explains a lot about why he's like this, but the words this guy said to him are so important that it just became such an important build-up of who he is now in the present time. Well, why he cares so much about this country and he wants to do all of this. It's also interesting, you know, I'm talking about religious fanatic as we have this corpse of this religious figure and Jesus. He has it in his pocket. Wow. The base world's Johnny Joestar. Also going back. I can shoot 5 shots now. Yeah, it's interesting that there's 5 dogs, 5 bullets. Oh, Lucy is walking again. You're Johnny Joestar, what's happening right now? Don't come over here. It's still not over. Don't come near me. He's still... Here he goes. For the last chance, the last... Stop, that's enough. That infinite rotation. Look at his expression. This is my defeat, my complete defeat. I can no longer win. You are the victor. That is, bro is acting. But there are still living Gyrozipples in other dimensions. He's not going that route right now. I'll make a deal with you. I can bring Gyro here to this place. I'm the only one for whom this is possible. If I were to die here like this. That would be lost forever. Gyro will never come back to this place. What do you choose? Okay, buddy, the Naros with the to be continued in the manga. Oh my god. Oh, Johnny's crying. What's up, Timpico? Nico? This is peak moment. Potentially my favorite scene in Joro. It's starting. Alright, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing one more. We're doing one more, bro. This is too good right now. Okay. That might be also in the contender for my favorite chapter in the part. Wow. Freaking funny Valentine, man. What a character, bro. The expressions. But that's the thing, right? Like, I want to see the exact. He's kind of forced upon, like, at such a young age, he's shown to, you know, he's told by this guy, like, this is the honorable way, this is the best way to be a man, to be all of this, right? Is to do like his father, being in that cell and just taking the damage and the damage for his family and for the country. But like, he's told that at such a young age, so now that he's come up and now he's the president, obviously he's gonna try to uphold that, right? He's gonna try to do that, but we see like he's trapped in this ideology that this is the way he's got to do it, this is the best way, and you know, but I don't think this is truly what he wants, right? I don't think that's truly what his art wants, and that's why he's saying he does not like this darkness. It's painful. Where is it? I want to find it again. Like, he's almost crying there, like. It's so painful. I'm suffocating, bro. I can't say. Like, how many dimensions do I have to run away to? Do I have to escape to be able to finally escape this trap that he's been since this very moment? He's a negotiator till the end. Freaking amazing, bro. Absolutely amazing. Okay, let's just go. Let's go, bro. Following the logic pass down. Task as far with the rotation. Its damage is also likely infinite and shall never end. Yeah, this is so like Diavolo Giorno coded a little bit, right? With the GER. Okay, let's go. Oh, look at this. Jaro and Spirit behind him. Also, I love the pants, Jojo. Break my art, break your art. What is that title, bro? This sounds, just the title sounds peak. Okay. Just having that possibility that, like, Jaro could come back, like, so evil, man. Calm down, Johnny Joestar. Don't shoot. Please listen to what I have to say first. At this point, it would be a simple matter for you to kill me. Don't shoot out of panic. He's crying, but he's got the fire in his eyes, though. He's got the determination. I'm already defeated. I'd like to make a deal here. Please try not to see things from only one perspective. The only one who can bring the late Gyro Zippily back to this world is my foreseeability. You really had to squeeze in the late Gyro? Okay. Shut up, what the hell are you saying at this point? Be quiet. Stop talking to me. I'm going to end everything here and now. And Johnny's facial expressions, the way he's drawn with just the tears, the blood, all his hair, just the corpse. Is it coming out? My goal is to collect all of those corpse parts, that and that alone. The situation came about as a result of trying to collect them, but my goal is not to take your lives. What? We have a little life thing. This world's gyro Zeppeli disappeared into the sea. As things stand, his body will just rot away. So even if I bring a gyro Zeppeli from another world, there will be no situation where the two gyros will meet and be annihilated. I can do that. Is he trying to go to Johnny? I just hate that slow dancer is just like in the background, like I don't even know if it's dead or not. I hate it. Now, this infinite rotation, please stop it. I can't with the little image. Stop. There is a way to do that for this rotation. With the opposite direction, shoot Mighty Forcey again. Shoot a nail bullet with a rotation opposite the direction of what you shot before. It should be able to do it, your stand ability. Please shoot me with an infinite rotation going the exact opposite way. It should stop if you match the plus with a minus, and then I can bring back gyro. You saying you can bring back gyro? I promise. Gyro safely and uninjured? I promise. And then you'll just let Gyro and me go? I promise I won't take revenge on anyone. This is sick, bro. Just playing with his mind like this. I vow that I'll act like nothing ever happened between us. Hereafter, I will absolutely not lay a hand on you on either of you, and I'll let you go wherever you want. If you want to continue the race for the prize money, I'm fine with. All I want is to procure the corpse, that's all. But the gyro you bring back here, he won't be exactly the same person. He would be from a different, from a world of a different dimension. He'll be a different gyro. Johnny Joestar, do you think there's anyone who knows the future? Even if it's a gyro with a different past, or possibly even one who's not your friend. From this point forward, Gyro Zeppeli will walk the path of Gyro Zeppeli. The important thing is that he's alive here in our world. I have one more thing to say, something of great importance. Okay. My actions were not done out of selfish desire. I do not desire to procure the corpse for the sake of power or in order to control someone. I mean, he's not necessarily wrong about that, from what we know, but... I have feelings of patriotism. If every action I have performed was because I judged it to be absolutely for this country's sake. Like, you know. I believe him in for sure there in some aspects, but he's definitely done some selfish things, that were not great as well on the way. You experienced it, didn't you? Only things of happiness and beauty gathered toward the corpse. Things of unhappiness and cruelty were blown away somewhere, having someone else bear their brunt. That is because in the reality of this human world, it is impossible for every person to be happy. In the shadow of happiness, there is cruelty. There is always a balance between the positives and the negatives. That's what the Holy Corpse is. It is, but I just think he's interpreting this wrong. This balance concept of what the corpse is and Jesus and all that, right? For argument's sake, think of what happened where it ended over to some real floating low-life bastard on the other side of the world. He would only think of using it for things he wants, low-life things. But is that what you really believe in your heart, Valentine? That's the question. One can only imagine what deplorable events would then be in store for the future of this country. That is one scenario which I must prevent. And that's why, that is why he's the opposition to Jaro and Johnny, because that's the way he's been seeing them the whole time, right? Johnny has been doing this in, mostly for himself, right? Just only for himself to be able to walk again for his selfish desires. As president, it is my sworn duty in this world to guarantee the safety of the people of my country. That is what it all comes down to. This Ball Run race has occurred for that event. Having the stand users collect the Holy Corpse was the one and only way, as you would know from world history. During times of dramatic change, there is always a battle. Coming back to what he said with the blood being spilled. But on the other end, because there are sacrifices that occur from battle, important things can be obtained. Those who died in this race are necessary result. I believe I have made no mistakes in my actions. It is because it was the Ball Run race and not a war that is. Wait, what? And not a war that has ended with the minimum number of sacrifices. Please, Johnny Joestar, do not be hasty. Yeah, so he's kind of seeing this entire Ball Run race and everything as a war. The only one who correctly understands the corpse is me. I will not hand that corpse over to some other country. I am not afraid of that, but I need time. I can't die here. Please stop the infinite rotation in my body. Keep showing the corpse out of Lucy. Just blood too. Again, he's kind of, I feel like Valentine is, mixing lies with truth, which, you know, we'll see what Johnny's response is to all of this. But yeah, everything he's been saying, I think he does kind of believe in his art, but you're a righteous person. I want to believe you. I want to believe that you might be a good person and that maybe my actions have been the bad ones. But there's no proof. You're the president. If I stop that rotation and you get control of the corpse, you might pull a surprise attack. Before you bring Jaro back, you could do something like send an assassin or army troop back. There's no proof you will be safe. I said I vowed to. Yeah, that is also interesting that I didn't talk about that, but he talked about being a vow, and he did a vow with Lucy and Steven, and he did uphold that, right? He did uphold that that vow, so once I have swore to do something, I have always carried it out. I absolutely will not take revenge. Yeah, that's the part where I'm conflicted, because, like, I agree, he did do a vow before, and he maintained it, you know, as a president and whatnot, because of his code of honor, but we also know that he wants to kill Johnny, like, we saw him, like... I'm saying you have to make me believe that. You say you're a good person, that you're not a powerful and talented liar, that you're a reason that walks the path of righteousness. Now, right here, try and convince me. Like, it's like Johnny is asking him to show his true self, his true, what he truly believes, right? Like, I don't want to just hear you as the president of the United States. I want to hear what Funny Valentine. If you can prove to me that you're a righteous person who honors his vow, I'll gladly stop the rotation. He just stands there. I want to see Jaro again. If I could believe you were a good person, then it would be incredibly fantastic. I want to save Jaro to be brought back here once again. I want to bring everyone back. Please let me believe you. Interesting how he says everyone back, but Dio isn't there. He stands up. Alpens? That's Alpens's... That's Alpen's spray. She became a sacrifice as well, but that's from a world of another dimension. Alpens. I took it from one earlier. When the corpse completely separates from Lucy's body, she will probably die there. But with Alpen's spray, you can heal her wounds. I think of this... Well, Lucy as a precious goddess of good fortune. I stole that spray on the off chance that Lucy's life became endangered. Use it to heal her. You can also use it for your left hand that I cut off, and while it's still breathing, you can use it to heal the neck of your beloved horse. Okay, so slow dancer is still very nice. Listen, the one who got in my way, Steven Steele. If that meant Steele hadn't been in my way before at the train, when I was going to cut your throat, you would have been killed by me and we wouldn't have gotten into these circumstances. I like this expression of Valentine there, just in the low corner, his smile. The reason I didn't kill that Stillman was because I told Lucy I would guarantee his safety. It was a vow to the goddess of good fortune that I would not lay a hand on Still. Once I have verbally vowed something, I will always carry it out. If I have promised I will not take vengeance on you, then I absolutely won't. This is... oh, he's showing it. A memento of my father's. My father, who had a habit of writing the date on everything, had, bro, that word, embroidered on this handkerchief, my birth date. It is a support for my art. I always carried it with me at important times. I mean, he is being open here. He's actually sharing it with someone. I was told that my father took it with him when he went to war, but he died in action, and then it was returned to where I lived. It may be impossible for someone else to understand its irreplaceable importance to me, but I swear on my deceased father's handkerchief. Johnny Joestar, I vow I will not take revenge on you, and I will end everything here. He is pretty convincing, but once again, he's the main villain here, so... I have parents too. I was told he even wrote the date on his underwear, but my father was a great man. Since after he died, I've done so more and more. From this handkerchief, I learned of a father's love and patriotism. It was my starting point. But even in the countless other dimensions, my father was already dead and gone. Yeah, I was thinking about that, about when he mentioned about bringing Jaro back. I instantly thought about, like, did he try with his father? Like, did he? He did. I want to search for him countless times. If there is a way to find him, I'd like to see my father one more time. I wonder if Johnny is also reminded of his father. I mean, he has a pretty rocky relationship with his dad, to say the least. So I don't know. What will you do, Johnny Joestar? The right to decide to take this deal. Lies solely with you. But I hope you make the right decision. Stop this rotation. Shoot Mighty 4C with an opposite nail bullet. My father is still alive, but... ah, God. You took the wrong son. As we see, I'm with Dio as well in the background. Fathers, can they be thought of in the way you think of yours? I never once felt toward my father in the way you remember yours. You can't relate. Not even for one moment. So even if I could go to different dimensions, I would never do something like go looking for my father. Yours might be the righteous path. At the very least, compared to me right here, you're walking a more righteous path as a person. Johnny Joestar. Slow Dancer and Gyro. Oh my. This is where we end. I mean... Cinema. Absolute cinema. Man, this just makes me so sad, bro, about Johnny. Like, obviously it's not his fault, like it's his dad's fault, but just the fact that he thinks like this, it's rough, man. What he's gonna do right here, man? He's gonna actually try to have Valentine there. I really didn't expect that we were just gonna get like this one-on-one conversation between Valentine and Johnny. Like Valentine actually just opened himself, like he just talked about everything we know about him and all that. And I just don't, I have no idea what the hell's like. Like there's gotta be a loophole here, right? Like he's gonna do something, like he's gonna technically hold his vow, but he's gonna do something, because I don't see we both go our own ways and Valentine is a good guy now. Like I think Valentine is gonna have to die, but like what is gonna lead to him? Because I do believe in the way that he will hold up his vow, but I don't know, maybe he's gonna break it this time. Maybe he's just gonna do something different, right? Because we've seen him, like he wants to kill Johnny really bad, so... Alright, let's read chat. What's up, CCO? What's up, what's up? Will you continue reading after part 7? Okay. Thank you, Jules, for bringing this up, because every time I wanted to talk about this in the last 2 streams, every time I forget to talk about this. So while I have a few of you guys, so when it comes to part 8, now that we're about to end with part 7, I do want to say, and I'm pretty certain about this, I do not think I will be reacting to part 8 on the channel like I did part 7, so this might be the last JoJo. Actually, that's not true. That's not necessarily going to be the last JoJo part that I read on stream, but I do... So my plans right now are, I don't think I'll react to part 8, but I will read part 8 I plan on actually doing like review videos, and maybe we'll do just a stream to kind of go over, um, I don't know, maybe half. I don't really know, but I'll probably do stream just to talk about part 8 and everything. So I will still like do reviews and talk about my thoughts on everything, but I do want to read it on my own time. That way I can read faster as well. And it's just a different experience. I kind of want to be able to experience JoJo on my own for one time, since I've done from part 1 to 7. So that's the plan. And then with part 9, I plan on, maybe once I'm caught up, I might start doing reactions to it monthly. As soon as the chapter drops, maybe I'll just do a reaction to that once we're there, if there's still chapters coming out. So yeah, that is my plans for right now with everything concerning JoJo's. So I'll definitely make sure to enjoy those last few chapters, since we're probably not going to do that for a while. After that, obviously, once the anime comes out, I'll probably do reactions to that, so it's not necessarily the end of JoJo reactions in general, but yeah. I miss that scene. Yeah, you missed some peak stuff. Definitely have to go back on that. That was some really, really great stuff. We've never had a villain as charismatic as Valentine. He's real good. I mean, I would say like um Dio was pretty charismatic, but yeah, Valentine is just so damn good, man. I'm a big anime fan, but I started JoJo some time ago, and I'm at part 4, but I've seen people saying part 6 isn't that good. Is it true? I'm not sure if you're still there, Blue. But I mean, part 6 is arguably my favorite part, so I don't necessarily agree. I think it's very good. I think he has an amazing villain, amazing protagonist. Um, yeah, there's definitely lows. Like there's higher lows in part 6 than maybe any other parts. So there's a few episodes, maybe fights that are not as intriguing or as engaging or as good as maybe other stuff, but I think it also has some of the higher highs in JoJo's as well. Um, so it depends. I think you just gotta try it and we'll see. I think a lot of people have just different opinions. For me, I really, really enjoyed it, but I know people don't enjoy it as much, so. As long as I get to hear your thoughts for real, yeah, yeah. You guys will definitely hear my thoughts once we get to part 8, that's for sure. But I'm excited to just kind of read it on my own and at my own pace and whatnot. I'm not talking about story, I'm talking about animation. Okay, animation. I mean, it's probably, I mean, I don't know, part 1 and part 2 doesn't have my favorite like animation compositing and whatnot, but let's say in terms of part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6 definitely has the weakest animation and everything, but it's still solid. It's not bad, it's still solid. It's just definitely the weakest part in terms of animation. But it has some fantastic looking episodes as well, but I think it's good. It's just not as good as the rest. It's not the level of Golden Win. I don't think that's true. I don't think so. Yeah, man. So I mean, that's gonna be it for today. We did what, 4 chapters. Every time I forget to update the chapter count. I don't even know what chapter are we on. 88. So yeah, we ended on chapter 88 there. Awesome stuff. It's crazy. I have what, like 7 chapters left? 7 chapters left? Crazy, bro. It's been a long journey, man. It's been amazing. I can't wait to be done and just kind of look back on everything and give my thoughts on everything, because after we read chapter 95 or the last chapter, whatever it is, the next stream after, we'll do just kind of a big wrap-up stream where we just rank characters, compare it to the first 6 parts in terms of who are my top 20 favorite characters in the entire series up until this point. Just talk about part 7 in general, some of my criticism, everything I loved, and we'll just go over everything. So there's still some really fun stuff ahead of us. I'm very excited to see how this all ends with Johnny and Valentine. I have no idea if Johnny is actually gonna shoot Valentine and get this off of him, or if something's gonna happen in between. Yeah, this was Valentine's stream for sure though. That was Valentine's stream for sure. What an amazing antagonist. Once again, just Araki just cooking with villains. He's just too good at it, bro. Alright, that's it. Thanks guys for everyone that was here on the stream. There was a lot of people the entire way through, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't know when it will be, but it's gonna be peak either way. So I'll see you guys for chapter